Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I did a bookshelf tour and explained my organization and the system in which I store my books. And since I explored that physical space, I figured for this week's video, it is only fair to explore my digital book space. So for today's video, we are doing a What's in My e-reader. This is my Kindle. I got it in February of 2024. It was partially a Valentine's gift from my boyfriend and partially paid off by me. And it's the signature Paperwhite edition with that gorgeous green color. And it was my first Kindle, but I adore it. I love getting to decorate it. I love reading on it. I don't read on it as much as I read physical copies because I just have more. But I do love my Kindle, so let's talk about what's on it. I have a plain clear case because I like to decorate it with all these stickers. Some of these are small business stickers and other ones are ones from Amazon. I would eventually like to get only small business stickers on here, but I just haven't gone to enough events where I could buy those. Obviously I could buy online as well, but I like going and seeing all the stickers in person. But this is my Kindle case right now. Let's move on to the actual things that are on my Kindle. I keep my Kindle in this grid format and I have it organized by collections, and it's in ascending order, alphabetical. And that's just to keep me organized, and so when I want to go pick a read, I'll click out on the collection that fits what I want to read and then read that from there. So let's start with my first collection, and as the title would imply, it is my advanced reader copies. I only have 5 books on my ARCs thing, and I've read more ARCs, but I'm not someone who likes clutter, so I will typically remove books that I don't feel super attached to anymore. The ones that I do have on there is Battle of the Bookstores by Ali Brady, which if you see my last a few videos ago, I talked about that book a little bit. I do really like that one. And then Woven from Clay by Jenny Birch, which was a 3.5 star read, so I might remove it later on. But I kept it on there because I did think there were some really good things on that book. So 3 books that I have yet to read, including Never Run from an Immortal, Deathbound, and Dragonheart. Deathbound is one that I got outside of NetGalley. The other 2 I got on NetGalley. And yeah, those are the 3 I have yet to read yet. So look out for reviews on my Instagram page later this month or so. Moving on to my next category, which is cozy. I have 15 books on that collection, and those are, as it implies, just cozy books. Some of them are cozy mystery, some of them cozy fantasy. I think there's even a couple cozy romances on there. I don't read these ones very much. I actually haven't read any of the ones on this collection right now. I'm not the most cozy reader, but I do think cozy is really great in between the epic fantasies and the really heavy hitting books. So I have that collection there for when I do want to read those. All those strange symbols by the titles of the collections, by the way, are emojis. They don't show up on Kindle, but I will give you a look on that, on what it looks like on my Kindle app, because that's where I usually add the things to my collection because it moves a lot smoother on there. All of those cozy reads on my Kindle are all from a Stuff Your Kindle Day very early into 2024 that was a cozy Stuff Your Kindle Day that had romance, fantasy, and mystery cozy books. And so I got all of those from there. I have not yet read a Stuff Your Kindle Day book, but I have downloaded a lot on my Kindle from Stuff Your Kindle Day. So I'll have to read some of those soon. My next collection is my largest collection, and that is fantasy, and that has currently 52 books. Most of these are also from Stuff Your Kindle Days. Like I said, I haven't yet read those, but I am really intrigued by a lot of these fantasy books, so I downloaded them, and I'll hopefully read them soonish. My next collection is admittedly really small compared to the last one, and that only has 1 book in it, and that is my giveaways collection, which is just books I've won from giveaways. It has Preserving the Present, and that is a book I got off of a Storygraph giveaway. So I am keeping it to manifest more wins. But I also want to note that I do keep them in different collections. Like if that Preserving the Present is a fantasy book or a cozy book, I will organize it into both collections. So my total number of books might be a little confusing, but I do have that 1 giveaway win. My next collection is called Uncertain About Reading, which, as the title suggests, are just books that I'm not sure I'm going to read. And that's because they maybe don't fit my style of reading, or they're not in my preferred genre, or they just don't seem like me, which all means basically the same thing, but I have procured them in one way or another, typically through Stuff Your Kindle days. And so I have them in a collection just for me to keep an eye on, see if I'm going to give them a shot, or if down the line I should just delete them off my Kindle. So yeah, that's that section. That final section on there is uncollected, which is to say I didn't put it into a collection. And the only thing in there is my clippings, which is Kindle's way of collecting all the things that I've basically annotated on my Kindle. So the things I've highlighted and made notes on, they're all on there. But that's the only thing I don't have collected on my Kindle. In total, I have about 80 books on my Kindle. I want to note that I've never paid for any of my books on my Kindle. I either get them from Stuff Your Kindle Day, or giveaways, or ARCs. I've also definitely had Kindle Unlimited a few times, but I didn't see a reason to keep paying for it when I have so many to read on my Kindle already, and I have so many physical books to read. So eventually I will go back to using Kindle Unlimited because I think they have some really great options on there. But I have not technically bought any of the books on my Kindle. I've only bought the subscription for Kindle Unlimited before. But I have about 80 books on there, and I really like what I do have. I just haven't had a chance to read them, and I typically delete the things that I have read. So it's not like a huge collection, but again, I only got this Kindle about a year ago, so I'm growing it. And that's about it. That's on my e-reader right now. A pretty short video today. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more bookish content in the future. Let me know down in the comments below how many books you have on your e-reader, because I would love to know. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. My next collection, once more, guys. 3 books that I've never, let me know. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And